Walgreens, Amazon, and Wawa, which happens to be Ken Coleman Sr.'s favorite gas station. Yeah, Joe's looking all confused in there. Wawa is like a QT from our Atlanta area. You know, it's a convenience gas station. And my dad, Ken Sr., loves the Wawa. He's always carrying on about it. And so anyway, great companies there. And so they are enjoying success with the most overlooked unemployed workers in our country. Now, when I saw this, of course, you know, I just saw the headline, Alex, and I was like, well, I got to dig. And boy, did I like what I found. Listen to this. More than half of young adults with autism are unemployed. First of all, let's just stop right there. That's a problem. That is a problem in the greatest nation in the world, that just because autism has its quirks and kinks and things and challenges, that we just put these people out to pasture as if they don't have anything to offer. Man, that bothers me. They aren't disabled. They're differently abled. And dadgummit, this is a problem, and bravo to Walgreens, Amazon, and Wawa, and any other company that's doing this, because it really bothers me that because it takes a little bit of effort to accommodate these wonderful individuals, that companies are overlooking them. Unemployment for neurodivergent adults is as high as 30 to 40%, 3 times the rate of people with a disability. Up to 85% of people on the autism spectrum are unemployed. This is according to a recent Deloitte report. Neurodiversity is an umbrella term that covers a wide range of conditions, including autism, ADHD, dyspraxia, and dyslexia. For the record, I have a dyslexic child. He's fine. The Bible says he is wonderfully made. Alex, the producer, has a son with autism. Your son's freaking beautiful. He's got a unique contribution that he can and will make. Now, this is unbelievable, Alex. I didn't know this. 1 in 45 adults on the autism spectrum, there are 1 in 45 rather, are on the autism spectrum. So somewhere in that range. And I love this line. That's a lot of untapped labor market potential. Come on. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And here are the companies that are doing it. Obviously, we have a lot of employers that are looking for resources. They can't find people. And the struggle, the stumbling block that I got all fired up about moments ago is that when you hire these neurodiverse individuals, you've got to accommodate them. So what, leaders? You got to figure out how to pivot. Since its start in 2007, Walgreens' Transition Work Group program has helped 1,000 individuals at the company's distribution centers. The 13-week training program includes both classroom and on-the-job training that teaches how to pull and pack orders from the distribution center to the stores. The company also has a similar program for its retail stores. The retail employees with disabilities trains employees with disabilities to stock shelves, unload trucks, greet customers, or work as a cashier. Have you ever had any beautiful soul with Down syndrome greet you? Man, you might as well have stepped into heaven. Sweetest, kindest, most beautiful souls on the planet. They'd be great greeters. How about Wawa? They operate a chain of convenience stores and gas stations in about 6 states. And they break up their tasks for the neurodiverse employees. A job coach employed by a coaching organization outside of Wawa. So Wawa is putting their money where their mouth is. They're hiring a coaching organization, and they create a job coach training program for these neurodiverse employees, and they train them. Walk with them, hand in hand, to help determine the right scope of task for these individuals, which can vary. Jay Coletta is the treasurer for Wawa and president of the Wawa Foundation, said his daughter Hannah, who has Down syndrome, started working for the company 2 years ago. She worked with a job coach, and over time, Hannah became more independent, and she didn't need the job coach anymore. The accommodations that are typically needed are not enormous. This from Dan Roth, a technical recruiter at Amazon. If somebody is working at 50% of their capacity, but if you make, listen, 2 or 3 light accommodations, and that brings them up to 85 to 95%, look at what the ROI is that you're getting. And here's what's great about these neurodiverse employees that are untapped. You have low attrition. They're not going to leave you. This is their spot. And obviously, retention is going to be higher with them. This is beautiful. I sincerely applaud those companies. Amazon, Walgreens, Wawa, all the stuff. Amazon gets beat up for being evil. Well, and I don't think they are. But the point is, these are very large companies. Walgreens and Amazon, big companies. This is brilliant. So I challenge a small business leader. You looking for somebody to be able to handle some basic tasks? This is an untapped people group. And listen to me, no one else will give them a chance. Not only are they helping you, the impact you'll have on them and their families to make them independent and felt loved. My goodness, that's great. It's just, here's the challenge. I understand that they may be a little awkward for you. We've had calls on this show for years, parents calling me, Ken, my daughter has Asperger's, which creates a lot of social awkwardness. I get it. If leaders would give these neurodiverse employees with autism or Asperger's or Down syndrome a chance to do work that they can do and you coach them up, they'll be the best freaking employees you ever had. You know what? Who cares that they're a little socially awkward? Have you seen some of these pop stars that our kids love? These people are nuts and freaks. On purpose, they're trying to be different and weird. What about these people that are beautifully different and yet just like us all? Their innocence, the bright light they put out could do so much for our culture. What are we doing, folks? Let's do something about this, shall we?